Guten Tag. Oh gosh, my voice. One moment. Guten Tag. I'm Alexander Gutenberg. Welcome to the library. Kintrin, nice to see you. So yeah, been a while since we played a game, and I'm way past the start time I normally go for. Um, I did not sleep last night very well at all. I made the mistake of laying in my bed when my cat was bugging me, and I completely passed out for about 3 hours. And that was about 2 hours before my normal bedtime, and I just could not get back to sleep. But anyway, uh, let's see what's going on here. Uh, I'm checking out Twitter, seeing if there's anything going on, and it just looks like my my feed is filled with doom. I don't like doom scrolls. So, time to put away Twitter, shall we? Um, as far as actual news, I don't believe I've stumbled across any. Um, yeah. Oh, there is one thing. My VTuber mama, Merlin, she had a birthday stream yesterday. That was fun. But anyway, let's get on to the game now, shall we? Of course, I do have to open it and quickly press play before it actually triggers any songs. All right, there we go. Move this up here so it's closer to my camera. All right, continue. And the arbiter of time, on whom the goddess of fate smile. So yeah, we're here at Chronopolis now, and we gotta try. I heard Group 3B's experiment today is going to be a biggie. They're releasing the flame's lock level to D in order to trace the counter time effect. Yeah, but based on previous experiments, I'm sure it'll work out just fine. During the simulation, Fate was certain the flame could be used as a relay to extract enough energy to counteract the anti annihilation effect. Don't worry, it'll be a success. I hope so. Once we're done with today's experiment, we have that long awaited 3 week vacation. I'm heading back to Xenon to spend time with my family. My daughter's birthday is coming up, you know. You're from Medina, right? I've been on this island for a year and a half now. Man, I've had enough. Aside from the man made island with this research center, there isn't a single island in the El Nido Sea. If we manage to produce counter time at will, we'll only. Oh my gosh. I forgot to turn on my do not disturb. Oops. If we manage to produce counter time at will, we'll only be a step away from asserting control over time itself. Just hang in there a little longer. You said it. I can't believe we've come this far. Oh, it's almost time for work. Gotta get back into work mode. Just leave it in Fate's hands. Don't worry, it'll succeed. Chronopolis Military Research Center. May there be everlasting peace for the children of the world. 2400 AD. Oh, right, this thing. Turn on super speed, and here we go. Is there I can try and get Saints. Oi, you really hit Lena hard, didn't you? Alright. Dash and Gash it is. And take a Graviton while you're at it. That hit hard, but I'm fine. How does that fire pillar taste, buddy? Come on, fall apart. There we go. Encoding overloaded. I don't know how to fix that, actually. Oh, right. No, we'll leave our equipment as is. I believe that, that will be fine. There seems to be some trick to opening it. Like going down here. Robo Sewer Wash. Operate the robot? Yes. Press Y to quit. Okay. Actually, I think I could be able to quit right now. Let's see, can I operate this button? Yep. We're good. You, sir, are in the way. There we go. Let's see. Well, there is some stuff in here that we can try and grab. That thing in particular is really good. There it is. Forget-me-not pot. So now Glenn and Surge both have the chance of copying an enemy that they face. I don't believe I have these guys yet. Get back here. Excuse me. I wish there was an easier way for me to check what enemies I've actually copied. Now, I'm not sure exactly how the copy mechanics work. Let's see. Can't go any higher because there's that block right there. And that's locked. Ah, screw it. We'll kill all these monsters. I mean, killing the monsters is a good way to get some experience, right? Actually. I know it's overkill, but I really need some shiny materials. Yes! Did I get any other shiny materials from those other battles? Because I'm looking for shiny salt. Oh, cool, I've got 3. And we need a lot of shiny materials in order to craft all the armor and all the weapons we need. don't believe there's any items out here we can grab quite yet. Yeah, we can't talk to this guy yet to get him to drop his key. Level 2 security, please release the lock. Hmm. Wait, was that door unlocked? Okay, I guess it was. I'm not sure why my encoding is overloaded. My graphic settings aren't really turned up very high. Excuse me. I'll let the enemies change the field effect. Originally, El Nido was nothing but ocean. The El Nido archipelago is purely artificial, created by fate. It was a remodeling plan that took place 10,000 years ago. A plan to include islands blessed with nature in the Sea of El Nido. The main island of El Nido, Earth Dragon Isle, Water Dragon Isle, Black Dragon Isle, the development of elements using the energy of the natural world, the distribution of memory terminal devices called the Records of Fate that could monitor and guide people's lives. The research staff set, the research center staff, who had their memories of the future erased, left the center and began a life outside amidst nature. This is how Fate's Paradise came into existence. And for over 10,000 years, Fate has been watching over and guiding the descendants of the staff who left this research center. Everything was in perfect harmony. That is, until 14 years ago, when a boy came into contact with the flame on the night of the storm. For over 10,000 years, Fate has been watching over and guiding the descendants of the staff who left this research center. Okay, you're repeating yourself. Security level 2 unlocked, releasing lock. Where was the lock release for the elevator again? My mind's been blanking out lately. By the way, I saw a boy with a flashy looking chick touching that panel. A flashy looking chick, eh? Could he mean kid? First floor. I forget what's on B1. You. You don't deserve to live, monster. Your only white spell is revive? Okay. Hey, look what you just gave me. Oh wait, no, you didn't, because that thing's still alive and is causing problems. Hey, do you think you can photon beam all of us again? Thank you. There you go. Good little monster. Stretchy stretch. Get that light a bit out of my face there. Oh! Still have super speed on. I temporarily want to grab Grobik, because this place will also be destroyed once I leave it. Just like the Tower of Geddon. Okay, recharge. Grobik, grab your cyber arm. This cannot be. This is the ancient super weapon that was under development in Poor. But what is it doing here? It looks complete. Only personnel registered as Arbiter may enter. The experiment will begin soon. Please withdraw to your designated positions. We will do the same in case of an emergency. Everyone, gather round. Let's see. In the 11th century, a scientist by the name of Luca indicated the possibility of time travel through the use of a time egg, which utilizes miniature black holes. Whether this could actually be possible or not is still the subject of intense debate, and no conclusions have been made. According to her theory, by rotating a single point of supergravity, space-time continua can be drawn in, thus making it possible to transform that singular point which pulls in everything else into a ring formation. Using this ring as a gate between dimensions, it should be possible to travel back and forth between various space-times. Time eggs may have already existed during the reign of the ancient dynasty we heard legends about. We shouldn't have to rely on theories from an ancient civilization that may not have even existed. We can do this ourselves. But the legends say they altered time using a time egg. That's just a legend. There isn't even any evidence to prove that this ancient dynasty ever existed. The experiment should be starting soon. After we discovered an unusual gravitational field in the barren sea of El Nido, we built artificial islands and established Chronopolis. This was all done to facilitate our top-secret research. But now, our research is about to come to its end. Once the final adjustments are made, the experiment will commence. It's a matter of time, so everyone should keep up their good work. The chief hasn't returned yet. He hasn't? Then we'll have to hold off until he gets back. Time is not absolute, but elastic. It is both relative and subjective. Individual differences emerge as time changes. Perhaps people, all life forms, exist in their own separate strands of time. Is time independent, marching to the beat of its own drum? Huh, ridiculous. Whee! The institution was established under the utmost secrecy by the central government. We're conducting a simulation of phase shifting. We may appear to be a military research center, but the actual subject of our research is time itself. The lost, ancient magic civilization of Zeal. If it really did exist, someone may have traveled through time to this period. Mm. Magnify. The chief said he was going out for a walk. He's probably by the dock somewhere, gazing out to sea. Oh, that happened. Alright, basement one is the path to fate. I remember now. Alright, let's swap Grobik back out. We've already got what we need for him. Lena! The Time Research Lab, which served as the foundation of this research center, appeared out of nowhere in the year 2300 and was headed up by the scientific genius Balthazar. However, at the peak of his career, he simply vanished. We have continued his work and have come this far. Our work is almost complete. Well, it's about time I headed back. The experiment's about to begin. The DNA records are poems and music. Adenine and thymine, guanine and cytosine, rhythm and melody. Perhaps the DNA of the ones who make contact with the flame is recomposed by the sound they generate within. I wonder if life forms are just dreaming of in an endless flow of music. Lavos, an extraterrestrial life form that is thought to have fallen from the heavens 65 million years ago. On the timeline that existed before history was changed, Lavos was assumed to have slept deep below the planet's surface, sleeping and consuming the planet's energy up until the day of destruction known as the Apocalypse. There are those who believe that 12,000 years ago, the legendary ancient magical civilization known as Zeal came into contact with Lavos. That fateful encounter is said to have resulted in Zeal disappearing from the surface of the planet within the space of a single night. However, the very existence of the ancient civilization of Zeal has never been proven, so the theory cannot be confirmed to this day. On some timelines, Lavos appeared on the surface of the planet in the year 1999 and brought the world to ruin. However, a group of young time travelers saw where their planet's history was heading and, through their actions, rewrote time. I cannot read the thing about the reptites. Always good to have more rainbow shell. Model of brain analysis. Model of brain evolution. Model of a lower animal brain. Model of brain behavior. Memory scanning and imprinting is not that difficult a thing. As a matter of fact, it is possible to simulate the thoughts and feelings of each individual. These are all just electric signals that flow around the circuitry of the brain, after all. The vessels of flesh can now be reproduced through cloning, and the soul stored within these fleshy vessels can be simulated as well. Thus, one could even go so far as to say that death itself no longer exists. However, this comes at the cost of the destruction of the individual, the loss of variation. In which case, is there truly life where there is no death? Excuse me. We control emotions by using neurotransmitters. That means that by manipulating the nerve transmitters inside their brains, it's possible to control the feelings and even the personalities of humans. Fate uses the records of Fate to connect directly to the brains of the humans with whom they come into contact. Fate not only imprints what actions the humans should take into their brains, but also rewrites their personalities and feelings. The life forms on this planet developed from single-celled microorganisms and protozoans, then from fish to amphibians, from reptiles to mammals, and eventually to humans. Beginning with the cerebral neocortex, which only exists in higher mammals, the arthropod brain enlarged at an accelerating pace until we became the human brain we know. Could the reason for the abnormal development of the human brain be the biological contamination caused by Lavos? It then follows that humans are really a heterogeneous life form, or foreign matter, as far as the planet is concerned. Humans are a sudden mutation caused by contact with Lavos, an alien life form that fell to this planet from space. That is why humans are, biologically speaking, unbalanced and incomplete. Internally inconsistent and disconnected, human existence is plagued by contradictions. An incomplete species torn between love and hatred, whose very being is self-contradictory. Give me the goods. Stretch. Lena had burns. Record of Fate is exposed? Two worlds that are so close in nature yet so far removed from one another exist in separate dimensions. These worlds are under the constant observation of, and are guided by, the main computer of Chronopolis, Fate. Fate has been manipulating the world in which El Nido lies in order to avoid any major change to the history it knows. If an event on El Nido influences the main continent, the year 2400, in which fate exists, would change. This paradox could potentially lead to great disasters. The records of Fate's terminals collect data from around the world and input guidance directly into the minds of its users. In this covert manner, Fate is able to control the lives of people without them knowing. Guided by Fate, the people of El Nido lead harmonious lives. In a sense, they are nothing more than puppets of Fate. An instruction to the young girl in Arneo 1 to give up going to the main continent to become a poet. An instruction to the man in Arneo 2 to give up on becoming a fisherman. A plan to avoid any point of contact with the main continent so as not to affect history. However, ever since the formation of the Dead Sea 10 years ago, Fate has been unable to intervene directly with World 01. The best Fate could do was cross the dimensions and receive data through the records of Fate. And with much difficulty, Fate succeeded in binding Miguel to the Dead Sea as a watchman. Ugh. Stretchy stretch and yawny yawn. This is the observation room. This is where we observe the two parallel worlds. Give me that chest. I need it. Gonna get ya. Lena, you were not supposed to get the finishing blow. Oh well. I gotta get up and stretch a little bit here. It all began with the notebook my mother handed me. She told me she found it while cleaning out the closet. This old notebook, covered with mold, was a diary that belonged to my grandfather, who passed away years ago. It contained his distant memories. Does this device play back archives? Looks like someone's memories. Or memoirs. I wonder if you still remember how we first met and our many adventures? It all seemed like a dream. We ran like the wind during those warm summer days long ago. You were a piece of a star that fell from the sky. I still relive the memories of those days long past, just by closing my eyes like so and whispering your name into the desolate night. Kid, kid. Radical dreamers, le trésor interdit. What is this? Radical dreamers? What does this mean? There's a conversation with a comrade. Are you ready, kid? I know you're anxious, but stay on your toes. Yeah, likewise, mate. You mess up, and I'm leaving you behind. Got that, Serge? Come on, Magil, let's go. That bastard Lynx is gonna get what he deserves. Say your prayers, not that it'll do you any good. This seems to be an archive from a different time than our own. Aside from the two worlds we already know about, other worlds and times may also exist. Oh, someone's got burns again. Lena. The main computer of Chronopolis is called Fate. Fate contains a massive amount of historical data dating up to the year 2400. Fate is a large-scale prototype completed in the year 2300. It integrated the old mother brain computer circuitry into a more powerful supercomputer. We only need to fight one. Oop. Fingerprint and retina scan required. Please step inside the circle and hold up your left hand. Analyzing. Please stand by. Analysis complete. Fingerprints, retina, and C-class DNA all clear. Data discrepancy due to aging within permissible range. 96% confirmation that this individual is the last registered arbiter. Access granted. Project Kid. Welcome back, Chrono Trigger. So that is why. So that is why Lynx needed Surge's form. Lynx must be inside already. Yes, along with the frozen flame. I will equip a white plate. And same for you, Glenn. Oh no, not white. I need black. Ew. I messed up a little bit. Where are we? Is that the frozen flame? Exactly. The hearer of people's prayers, the provider of riches, fame, and power, the bestower of eternal life, the promiser of peace and happiness. This is the essence of which descends from the heavens in that prehistoric age. The living crimson stone, the frozen flame. Lynx! What took you so long? You had me worried. Worried that you might have perished on the way here. Are you alright? It's no use. I put her soul to sleep. I had to remove any potential obstacle from us having this talk. Who are you? Who are you? What are you after? You still don't know? I am the human incarnation of Fate. The living interface of the Fate computer system. Or put simply, I too am Fate. What? 14 years ago, on the night of a terrible storm, the cogs began to turn. That night, Wazuki and Miguel set out to sea carrying a sick child in their boat. That child was you, Surge, after you had been attacked by that panther demon. Your poisoned wounds were beyond the healing capabilities of the doctors in Termina or even Goldove. So they set sail to Marbule in order to see the sage there, not knowing how bad the storm would become. Being skilled sailors, the two men were able to survive the storm, but they were blown off course and came ashore on this island, where they decided to seek shelter. At the time, this research center was offline due to the severity of the storm. It only took 10 minutes for the system to power back up, but by then, the flame had found you. One moment. Contact with the flame healed your young body, but that was not all. Once the security system was rebooted, it would only grant access to you, the Arbiter. You can't imagine the trouble this caused the Fate computer system in achieving its objective. Inside of Fate, there was a standalone circuit that had been kept hidden since the old Mother Brain generation. That circuit was designed to start a malfunction, or more precisely, a rebellion. Who would have thought that such a small bug, a traitor, could exist inside of Fate? That hidden circuit was based on the initial Ash Tier model circuit board, with extra logic added by another scientist. Fate itself did not realize that this circuit was present within the core of its system. Or, more correctly, the circuit was programmed so that the moment Fate did detect it, it would erase all record of its detection. Dr. Luca Ashtier, unbelievably intelligent and incredibly enthusiastic. You might even go so far as to call her a mad scientist. Of course, I don't think it was she who implemented her theory. This was most likely the work of Balthazar, the first curator of the research center. Fate, bring out the traitor. Bring out Prometheus. Affirmative. Ah, you have finally released me. Welcome back. So you're the real Surge. I've waited a long time for you. I'm glad you made it in time. Surge, I beg you, please bring an end to the enmity between Fate and the dragons. Fate, eliminate him. Affirmative. Now eliminating Prometheus. No, you cannot! Surge, please, for the future of mankind, for the future, idiot. Destruction to those who oppose the goddess of fate. Lynx, why you... Ha, come, Surge. Show me what the purpose of your life on this planet is. Teach me what it means to be alive. I need to run from this battle because I need to put on the right armor. I also need to equip some more white elements. Alright, equip. I need black plate, I think. Wait a minute, let me double check that. Absorbs black elements, so yeah, I do need the black plate. How have I not equipped Unicorn yet? Wrong way. Oh. Ultra Nova. That would actually be the strongest. Then Holy Light. Second strongest. And I need Holy Healing. Nope. Misclicked. Gotta get revived back in there. Oh, I'm out of meteorite. Oh. Okay, here. Recover all. Revive. And I'm out of photon beams now. And I'm out of photon beams as well. Oh, dang. Not enough white elements. Is that what it means to live? Commencing countdown 5. 4. Ultra Nova. Three. Holy Light. Photon Ray. Two. One. Gravity Blow. Zero. Meteor Shower. Recommencing countdown. 5. Oh. Four. Oh, hey, that's it. No! How could you? I, Fate, the goddess of fate, was not meant to die. Ah, huh? Where in blazes am I? Surge? What happened to me? Aha! That's it! Non! Alert! No touch his pass! Do not touch it! Kid, I know the feelings you have inside of you. The urge to bring everything to nothing is now stronger than your desire to save everyone. You may want to throw yourself off the cliff of destruction. That is your imperative. But s'il vous plaît, kid, do not drag Surge and the others down into destruction with you. Shut up, ya loony. I know what I'm doing. It's too late. There's no turning back now. Fate has fallen. Fate has died. Finally, the time has come. Indeed, the long, endless night shall finally come to an end. Now, for mankind. I shall make you bleed. Feel 1,000,000 years of this planet's agony, pain, and suffering. Terror Tower. It's come back to life again. In the year 2400, during a counter-time experiment, the flame goes out of control. This causes the dimensions to rip apart, resulting in the time crash. Engulfed in an enormous dimensional vortex, Chronopolis was hurled 10,000 years back in time. Maybe this was Lavos' doing. Maybe he saw the possibility of his being destroyed by the adventurers in 1999 and decided to create a new outcome in order to escape destruction. And so, when the experiment took place, Lavos pulled the frozen flame back to the ancient past, where he was only just awakening. But that ain't all. At the same time, another city from a different dimension's future was also thrown back in time. Dinopolis, the future city of the Reptites, Azala's descendants who had evolved more closely with the planet. Just as Lavos, in an attempt to save itself, summoned Chronopolis from the distant future, perhaps our planet summoned Dinopolis back into the past, maybe as a measure against Chronopolis and humanity. It wasn't the dragon gods who sealed away the frozen flame. What actually happened to that fate is that fate used the flame to divide and seal the dragons. And now that fate has been defeated, the dragons will join together again to start their revenge. I feared it would come to this. I didn't want to have to fight with you if it could have been avoided. Adieu, Serge. Adieu. Give me a friggin' break. You mean to tell me that we were being used all this time? Yeah. Damn! What is done, although we may not like it. In any case, we need to make our way into that floating tower. Yes, we cannot just twiddle our thumbs and do nothing. The only problem is. So we have to find a way up there, right? It's not like the Great Estes Invisible can make it up there either. There has to be a way. Yes, the world has infinite possibilities. There has to be something that will help us reach that tower. At least our objective is clear. I do not know how, but we must find a way. So, whatever happened to Kid after that? Doesn't look like she'll ever wake up. Indeed. She is resting at Radius's place. Well, at least she can rest quietly there. Plus, Radius will watch over her. Her spirit seems to be possessed by the past. A powerful item is necessary in order to dispel it. Something like the Dragon Tear? Or the Masamune? Yes. No use just moping around here. Indeed, we have much to do. However, time will not wait. Then we have to take action. Let's shove off, mateys. Yeah! Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get the Chrono Cross now, I believe. It is this world, right? Yes. If this is an altar of the Divine Dragon Worshippers, then maybe Stina knows something about it. Is it time? Yes, it is. Now we have the Chrono Cross. Surge received the Chrono Cross. So it is the key item as well as an element. Maybe I should apply Purify. Hmm. Would keep consumable use down. Alright, let's see. Saints, Unicorn, Ultranova, Holy Light, Meteor Shower, Photon Beam, Meteorite, Photon Ray. Alright, so yellow, red, green, blue, black, white. But you also need the Chrono Cross. Green, oh, Tornado trumps Carnivore, got it. Did I put Free Fall in the wrong spot? I did. Need to get Purify back in there. Alright, you're all equipped. Next stop is Marbule, so that we can possibly buy the Master Hammer. And then we can see about getting some Rainbow forged. Oh no, Marbule in the home world. There you are. Hey, what'll it be? The water quality here allows me to forge amazing things. Oh, you don't sell the Master Hammer yet, huh? Eh. What's the trigger for the Master Hammer? Well, I suppose there is one thing we can do here. Just need to swap out Lena for Riddle. I mean, I finished rewatching Little Witch Academia recently, so I guess that is a thing that is kind of news. I just completely forgot that I did rewatch it. Magic Seal. Let's see, what else is there? Star Fragment? No. Maybe a white birch would be good for you. You'll need your mithril mail back. Or not mithril, denadorite, stone mail. And you need white plate surge, because you need to also survive this. You're my strongest fighter so far. Oh, wait. Nope. Not quite yet. We're gonna save. So what we're gonna try and do is defeat um, Dario here. Yes. This cannot be. Are you Dario? But of course you are. This is another world. You are alive and well in this world. Brother, you are alive. Are you saying you know who I am? What did you say? No, this cannot be. Brother, what are you talking about? Do you know this man? It has been 4 years since this man washed ashore, clinging on for dear life. Every day was a battle between life and death, but miraculously, he made it. However, this man has no recollection of his past whatsoever. Yes, Dario, you do not remember me? I may be the riddle from another world, but every day I have always. And yet you do not remember who I am. Riddle. That name moves my heart. I have a feeling I have lost someone very dear to me. Forgive me. I just cannot remember. If only there was something to reawaken your memory. Yes, I know. Your mother's memento, which you gave to me. That may help you remember. I believe that was. My father could not stand seeing me in sorrow, so he stored it safely away in the secret treasure vault inside Viper Manor. A secret treasure vault? Where exactly is it? It is in a room inside the East Tower. You can access it from the second floor. Ah, dang. That's a secondary side quest to do. Okay. That's not terrible. We can still do that. Just have to go to the other world to do it. And we want to take care of all of these before we hit Terra Tower. Not necessarily because we'll be locked out of them, but because I like having a full party strength whenever possible. Okay, so... Oh, right. Let's go up to the tower first, because I think we can just straight up get that. It says, respect my behind. That's the hint that we do not collect the chest from the front here. There's a letter inside. There's a good reason why we borrowed the contents. If you want it back, come to the Isle of the Damned and bring Sir Karsh. Signed, Salt, Pepor. So yeah, we'll need to get them. And in that fight, they actually do bring their A game. I believe we can just straight up get this thing too. Push it. Viper's Venom and Rainbow Shell. So we've already got the Viper's Venom. I need to actually check something. Ah, no, you do need to be in the party in order to collect your other thing. Darn. Alright. Well, we'll save it here, and then I'll pick things back up later on. Alright, let's see. Who is there to raid? Well, first off, okay. Um. Cybidi. Actually, wait. What's everyone playing? Sucrose is just. Sorry. Sucrose is playing Pokemon. Cybidi is just chatting. Meowza is playing Repo. And Harundayo is playing League. I think we'll go for Sucrose. Alright. Well, that'll be it for the evening. I hope you had a wonderful time, and I will see you all next time. Auf Wiedersehen.